Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new explainer. Today, we're diving into the Pinterest Profit Playbook, specifically the 2026 Beginner's Checklist. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the idea of online monetization, but you just want a clear step-by-step guide that actually cuts through all the noise, well, you're definitely going to want to grab a notepad for this one. Let's decode this checklist together. So, did you know you can earn money from Pinterest every single month without a single follower? I know, right? It totally sounds like a trick question. We're all just so conditioned by this terrifying myth that you absolutely need a massive, hyper-engaged social following, millions of views, and, full-on influencer status to start earning a dime online. But what we're looking at today, it completely shatters that assumption. And honestly, it gets even better. Not only are 0 followers required, but you need exactly 0 personal products. No way around it. That's huge. You don't need a garage full of inventory, and you definitely don't need to spend months developing some groundbreaking new app. This is literally the ultimate beginner's workaround. It's a system built entirely on directing traffic rather than hoarding attention. So if you've got a laptop and an internet connection, you already have the foundational tools to make this work. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our stress-free, step-by-step master checklist that we're going to conquer today. First, the 0 follower advantage. Then, step 1, the business account. Step 2, pick a niche. Step 3, design clickable pins. Step 4, monetize your traffic. And finally, the consistency formula.
First up, the 0 follower advantage.
This really lowers the barrier to entry right away, doesn't it? It builds some much-needed psychological momentum. We've got a clean, sequential, 4-step pathway to follow here. Set up the account, select a niche, create your pins, and generate income. That's it. That is your 0 to hero journey. See, by treating Pinterest like a visual search engine, kind of like Google but with pictures, you realize you don't actually need people to follow you at all. You just need your images to answer their visual questions. And once that clicks, the pressure of having to be an influencer just completely evaporates.
Let's move to step 1, the business account, and see how this builds. Now, creating a Pinterest business account is 100% free, and it unlocks some absolute game changers. We're talking detailed analytics, increased content reach, and access to really vital search ranking tools. As an absolute beginner, you just cannot afford to fly blind. Those analytics, they're your compass. They tell you exactly what colors, what words, and what topics are actually resonating with real users on the platform. This lets you tweak your strategy with cold, hard data rather than just guessing and hoping for the best.
Which brings us smoothly to step 2, pick a niche. Now, this is where absolute beginners sometimes stumble, because let's face it, it's so tempting to post about everything, but focusing your content is literally the key to early success here. We've pulled together a curated list of some of the most highly profitable niches for 2026. Check these out: fashion, beauty, home decor, fitness, digital products, travel, and finance. So, which of these naturally jumps out at you? Which one could you look at hundreds of images of without getting completely bored? Because choosing an area you actually like is going to make this whole process infinitely easier.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this. Focusing on just one niche helps Pinterest actually understand your content. You kind of have to think of the Pinterest algorithm as this massive filing cabinet. If you post a recipe one day, then a workout the next, and then a travel tip, the algorithm has no idea which drawer to put you in. It just gets confused. And let me tell you, confused algorithms do not promote your content. But by sticking to one niche, say strictly home decor, Pinterest instantly categorizes you as an authority in that specific space. Then it pushes your pins exactly to the people who are out there redecorating their living rooms.
Okay, mentally checking off step 2, let's jump enthusiastically into step 3, design clickable pins. This is where we get to enter the really fun creative process. And look, you absolutely do not need to be a professional graphic designer to win on this platform. Free, super intuitive drag and drop tools like Canva make it incredibly easy. What you do need, though, is to follow this perfect pin recipe. Bright colors plus clear text plus strong headlines. Yep, it really is that simple. Those 3 specific elements naturally trigger human curiosity. A bright background literally stops the scroll. The clear text makes it super readable even on a tiny phone screen. And that strong headline, it gives them a compelling reason to actually click on your thumbnail. So let's just trace the journey of a single, well-designed pin for a second. First, you're uploading these fresh pins consistently. Second, because they're well-designed and properly categorized, they start ranking higher in Pinterest search.
And third, people naturally click them, which drives free, highly targeted traffic directly to your links. It is this beautiful, automated cycle. For instance, a pin about budget living room ideas basically acts as a 24/7 digital billboard, pointing right at whatever you want people to see. And now for the most exciting part, step 4, monetize your traffic.
So this brilliantly illustrates where all that free attention transforms into actual, tangible revenue. The most successful creators out there build wealth by not just relying on one single avenue. They build a diversified portfolio. For example, you can direct traffic to affiliate marketing links, where you earn a nice commission when someone buys a product you recommend. Or you can send them to your own digital products, like templates or ebooks. You could even drive them to a blog where you earn through display ads, or link right to print-on-demand stores selling t-shirts or mugs. The smartest creators literally combine all 4 of these methods. By spreading out the monetization like that, you maximize your income and totally protect yourself if one stream happens to slow down.
Finally, let's talk about our last section, the consistency formula. We really need to shift our mindset away from any get-rich-quick fantasies here. This is a real business strategy, and it requires specific daily habits. You gotta post consistently, you absolutely must optimize every single pin with relevant keywords so the search engine can actually find them, and you have to keep testing different designs. I mean, if a pink background doesn't work out, try blue. If a bold font fails, switch it up and try a minimal one. Success on this platform is all about those small, daily, data-driven repetitions. Let's ground this whole process with a realistic timeline, just so we're clear on expectations. Day 1 is the easy part, account setup and niche selection. The real grind happens in weeks 1 to 4. That's your period of consistent posting and keyword testing. Honestly, you might not see massive results right away. And you know what? That is completely normal. But if you push through and fast forward just a few months, your account transforms into this incredibly powerful source of passive traffic. I mean, pins you created months ago will just continue to surface in searches and drive clicks literally while you sleep. You are actively building an engine today that runs passively tomorrow. The Pinterest Profit Playbook is, without a doubt, the ultimate passive traffic machine. Build once, earn continuously. As you've seen, we've gone from a totally free business account all the way to a diversified revenue stream, completely bypassing the need for an existing audience or a physical inventory. If this explainer opened your eyes to the possibilities of the zero-follower advantage, make sure to subscribe so you never miss our deep dives into AI tools, online business strategies, and passive income frameworks. I'm going to leave you with this final thought. If the exact step-by-step blueprint is sitting right here in front of you, what's stopping you from posting your very first pin today?